right.
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He Vadered! He Vadered!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Get me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome indeed. Absolute pleasure to have you all here, assuming you're applauding right now. Everyone, you have to applaud as long as Gooch does.
Oh, he froze. Yay!
Oh,
No.
okay.
He left a speed mirage image like the Flash. All right. You win, you big Canadian. Your
What's up,
peanut,
Rachel?
so big.
He always wins. I just had to start my second cubby for stuff for our show and tell on Sunday, just so I might have some tiny chance of beating Gooch. He won last week with the Darth Vader, and I think I'm gonna win this week with the Darth Vader. You know how Darth Vader uses lightsabers for some stupid reason instead of using, like, say, some sort of like arm-mounted laser cannon of sorts. Something, you know, from a more primitive age. Say I had a figure where Darth Vader had his true weapon, not the dinky little lightsaber.
Does he weaponize cancel culture?
Too many spoilers. Yes, correct.
He's just triggering?
Yes, as playing Dustborn, and when I tried to watch him play it, it was 45 minutes of 1.1 thousand people watching him play Pong. And getting his butt kicked for quite a while.
Mom, did you know that Gooch has like a 35% female audience rating? He does. He does. It's insane.
When you walked away, he was telling me about all the women who hit on him. Just like,
No. Yes. No.
Oh, Gooch. I love me some Gooch.
Oh yeah, I
Gucci.
forgot to mention it. We actually have a couple new emotes, one of which is a Gooch one. I feel like we're going to use it a lot.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
That's compliments. Rhino the Hamster suggested that one.
Yeah.
That's the best one.
That you shouldn't have done that. His ego is going to be out of control. But that's a good one.
But that one is.
You guys might have seen Kamala in the thumbnail for some reason. Let me give you a sneak peek of that.
I'm kind of a nerd sometimes, I confess.
She's one of us, boys! Pokemon!
I might not know the answer to your questions.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
The Dragonites. Hey, do not have to look this one up. Thank you very much. The Dragonites, almost done with Noween, which is, yes, an anime starring a bunch of elementary school children, Badger. Get over it! At least none of them do any inappropriate things to young men in comas like the previous anime that Tomak had me watch. Thankfully,
rebuild porches.
Wait, no. But there is a lot of time travel and weird time disturbances similar to now. Do you remember me saying if Agatha all along added time travel, I'd immediately give it minus a half a point?
Yes.
Spoiler alert, everyone! There's time travel in Agatha all along, minus half a point.
Is that what was going on? I was fading in and out there towards the middle part. I came back around towards the end.
Thank you, Tomak. Your anime is the that safe haven after, before and after watching Agatha helps restore me. Sometimes the anime characters do some inappropriate things, but I don't want to judge the Japanese culture.
Sometimes, I think most times, and we all know
anime has a satanic vibe.
I was waiting for it. Ooh, Actually, I guess I should bring up. So I'm seeing sadly Venom today for some reason. Remind me,
I'm
chat.
so excited.
Please remind me at the end of the stream so I remember to go see it.
It's a cinematic masterpiece, a fitting end.
1 week from now is Halloween, so I will be seeing Coraline in 3D, which I'm super hyped about. Cannot freaking wait. I saw it back in the day, and one of the best movie experiences I've had because the 3D is so freaking good. And then I will probably watch Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time that day as well for Halloween. And then the week after they have, so I saw Megalopolis and it was the worst thing ever. Well, I will be bringing up its box office later in the show, and it was suggested maybe I watch Metropolis. I'm like, that's a good idea. I should watch that. It's all like old and stuff, but at the movie theater they're bringing another anime back, the anime version of Metropolis. So I'm going to be seeing that the week after Halloween.
Really? I think I might rather watch that.
Yeah. Gooch, so what's your thought on that? The anime Metropolis.
I haven't seen the anime version yet.
All right, we're gonna use the Gooch clip here soon. I thought we were gonna have a chance, but set up alley-oop and everything. Just airballs it.
I haven't seen it. I wish I could. Look at me. I wish I could. I wish I could.
Mo Zamboni, the best host on the internet. He knows how to do all the things.
Is he though?
Yeah.
I get paid to say that. I don't know.
We took the night off at the GCA last night. There was no stream. Don't look into it. All right. So, Badger, I got an important question for you. After I remember to share my screen.
Officials.
So we've got Mandalorian season 3 and Ahsoka season 1, which I am reliably informed by Rossi that is going to save Star Wars, and then Badger's going to have to get an Ahsoka tattoo. So we got, I argue, some pretty sweet artwork and 4K. How excited are you, Badger?
I don't care. Here's the thing, but I don't care. I don't actually care.
All right, now I want to contrast this with Alien Romulus with some cool artwork announcing their VHS release. Which are you more excited about? Alien Romulus VHS or this?
I unironically was more excited about the VHS stuff.
Correct answer, Badger.
By the way, not for nothing, this is like $12. There's a couple of really cool Black Series, and I still can't bring myself.
Gooch, how excited are you for it?
I fucking hate it.
Oh.
Thank you. I knew it wouldn't be too much longer. All right, we'll make this one quick so we can get back to that clip real quick. They already have an Australian Office. Now they're working on a Mexican remake of The Office in the works. So my question is, what office do you guys want? I assume Badger wants Puerto Rican Office.
Yeah.
Canadian Office or?
Oh my God.
There's Zimbabwean Office.
So many comments.
Oh my
Nut
God.
Bunny would love.
Serenity now!
Oh,
Indian call center, The Office, so Nut Bunny can get represented.
Oh no. Oh my God. I didn't. That is not a joke, Jim. Stop putting the goddamn stapler in this goddamn jelly. I don't find it funny. But
yeah, it wouldn't be Jello, it'd be curry or something like that.
Oh my God.
All right.
Bangladesh, Danda Mifflin.
Actually, what? No, hold on. I'm gonna hide this. I
already saw it. You already saw it.
All right, so I had I'm going to see Venom. It's literally for the 5 seconds of Knull I'm gonna get. But seeing this, because they were kind of keeping hush-hush who the voice actor was, who Badger already liked without knowing who it was, and it's Andy Serkis. All right, it's still going to be absolute crap underutilized in Venom, but moving forward, using Knull in the MCU with Andy Serkis, I wasn't expected to be excited about the actor playing Knull, but that's literally perfect. All right.
I hope he sounds like Golem.
He sounded dope. I actually thought it was a different actor. I thought it was the guy that was Benjamin Stark and played Adar in the first part of Rings of Power.
And it says the voice, so he might not be the actual actor doing the physical acting.
I think it's going to be like they do with Colossus, where it's like a body double and then a face model that they CGI, and then him doing the voice.
Presumably does physical, like facial, like tracking acting, which is like he's the best at.
Yeah,
be monkey, be golem, whatever. So I'm doing my best not to have any sort of excitement for Knull as much as I want to get excited about Venom dragons. This has me mildly interested.
Venom dragons. Dragons do make everything better. I've heard it reliably.
Gooch, I'm preparing the clip. Andy Serkis is Knull. Thoughts?
Don't give a
We actually have a different clip for that one. It's going to be a while before I find it, though. Where are you at, Harrison Ford? Save me. Just pretend Harrison Ford said, I don't care.
I don't know. I'm in a different mind track because Rachel was like, didn't they already do an Indian Office type show? And it's like, I distinctly remember there's a movie.
Oh, no, they did. And there was a movie, and the actual show was good, and the Indian chicken, it was.
But the movie, if the movie is what I'm remembering, I actually sort of liked it. I got fooled. It's of like a white guy gets sent to India to teach them how to set up an American call center, and he ends up falling in love with one of the chicks. And then they made a TV show.
Yes,
but I really liked the fucking movie.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
I got suckered into it.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Tell us what it was. Yeah,
please. I couldn't find it.
I want to look up the chick for Nut Bunny research purposes or something.
Yeah, the chick in the movie is smoking hot, and she sounds so cute. She's no Charmin, though. Oh, Charmin.
I remember that. I remember something.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. But
I think
we'll
there's
see.
an emergency. I don't think I have the Harrison Ford I don't care clip in here.
I looked for it too.
Problem.
It's gone. It's gone.
There has been a theft. I would never delete.
Give me back my Harrison.
All right, I'm going to need a forensics expert up in here.
You need a bolo of an older man who sells out for money and is high on marijuana. He's aimlessly walking around. If you've seen our Harrison Ford clip, please bring him home. We miss him.
I know, please.
What are they doing out there?
Speaking of people we miss.
Give me the cash.
Been here long?
Yeah, long enough. Come on, give me the cash.
Gooch.
Stop having these fan meetups. Once a month, it's enough.
It's killing us. Gooch, I have some really bad news for you. I know you're really excited about Venom: The Last Dance and me singing it today. Yes, correct. Oh man, I'm gonna look her up real quick. 37% tomato thermometer so far with the audiences. So is that changing your mind, or have you decided not to go see Venom: Last Dance now, Gooch?
I was never gonna go see Venom.
What? But what about all the positive word of mouth? You do know that such actors are in it as Tom Hardy, and no one else is on the movie poster.
Jake, correctly
Tom
identified.
Hardy?
Thank you, Jake.
You are a good friend. You know what? Even if you killed somebody, I wouldn't turn you in.
Oh my god!
The first two were awful. I can't even watch them. They're terrible.
He deleted it, Mo, because
they're terrible. Bad.
Yeah, Mo's always like, "Oh, Ern's being all mean to me," and you're like, obviously correctly point out how much he likes it. I deleted it, and he's like, "Oh, please play it for me. I would hate it."
Mo's like one of those chicks that walks around with her ass out, like, "Oh, it'd be a shame. I hate. I totally don't like you slap
Don't
it.
look
Stop.
don't look at my ass, guys.
I'm stuck in the washing machine again."
Oh no, Snapchat.
PH code stay Gucci.
All right, I might be looking up Indian girl from Outsource right now. I almost have.
Kuwait,
I've
man.
almost hit paid her. 1 second, please. No, come on, she's hot in the. All right. Oh
Yeah.
no, more booba. Where's the booba? Whip him out.
I need help with laundry.
All right, B man.
Wait, what? Jeez, is this big one? All right, thank God.
Ooh,
I'm a bit of a size screen when it comes to Google Images. Now this one isn't very good, but like it's close enough.
It's fine. She's super cute in the show. Yeah.
She's so. And it got canceled after 1 season. I'm like, no, I want more Indian-based sitcoms because it turns out we're not racist. We just like things that are good and have boobs in them.
Mm-hmm. The boobs does actually help.
I like cake.
Yes, well, that's the thing. Gooch. The beautiful thing is if they have the top, they almost certainly have the bottom to go with it. So
a lot of racism going on just because she doesn't have traditionally white features. I think she looks beautiful. A little Jasmine. Little Princess Jasmine.
I live around a lot of Indian people.
Well, she got to look like a Mia Khalifa. That's different, but
there are. Oh wait, have you seen Mia Khalifa's video going around?
Yeah,
that
going like all Cardi B.
That's why it was in the zeitgeist.
So this is so funny. Is I didn't make the joke, but she's part of a stock image photo of just a random Indian woman at a call center. And she's so hot while doing it, but also
she's cute. She's a great personality.
Dude, she's plenty attractive. All right, so now we're done with the outsource segment. 37% Venom Last Dance. I don't think we need to read the audience reviews. We do need to
37%.
Yeah,
that's almost what Gucci's at on his female audience.
Right? Oh wait, I'll give an update.
$120 million budget. So first one. 850 mil worldwide. All right, that's a pretty successful movie. In 2018, we're only 2 years into the TDS. We're looking at a budget of 116, so just a little shy of what we currently are working with. And then we got Let There Be Carnage, 500 mil worldwide, also 110 mil. So here, kids, this is where we do the math. So 110 mil. You got to basically double that. We'll call it 220. That's the budget plus marketing. 220 is what we're looking at. All right. So this right here, 501. You got to cut that bad boy in half. That's what the studios are getting, 250. So we got 220, 250. They made 30 mil, which as far as how much, when you're putting 110 million into something, making 30 million, it's profit, but it's not why you're making it. That's not
theaters get their cuts and...
Yeah, well, that's with the 50%. So it just managed to squeak out a profit. So
did
then
you add marketing and
yeah,
okay.
He did math so quickly.
The general rule is to double it. I usually kind of cap it at a certain point because some of these movies they make for like 300 million production and they aren't doing 300 million marketing. But yeah, usually the rule is to double it and then half it. But if it does like really well international, they get less than half international normally. Unless Trump tax stuff is in and they actually really like because they keep extra money from overseas with Trump. But for some reason they're still going to vote for Kamala.
Edwin, cheers.
What's up, Zach? What's up,
Your
brother?
name is Edwin now, right?
So with a $120 million budget, they basically have to hit 450 million plus. Do you guys think Venom 3 is going to hit 450 million plus? They decided to spend more money on this one than the previous two. Are they gonna break even?
No
Gooch?
It might be good.
450 mil? International going to come through?
Who knows? Maybe $100 billion. Be insane.
Are they really excited to see Tom Hardy and
Nope.
Tom Hardy?
Nope.
The Venom guy's in there on the shoulder though too.
Nope.
I heard it's the best love story ever between the guy and the symbiote monster on the shoulder.
Nope.
Once we start seeing the clips of Knull going around and being badass.
There's no Spider-Man in it. Why is anyone going to go see? Yeah, who's going to go watch it when there's no Spider-Man?
Because this is all leading to the Avengers level event in a Spider-Man movie.
Is it though?
The Toms.
But see, who cares about all that? Knull's the only one who's surviving this one, as far as I'm concerned. Fingers crossed. So what if I told you there's a Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man in it? There was also a Joker movie with no Joker in it. It hasn't hit 200 million yet. It just now crossed its production budget.
I'd say you get what you fucking deserve.
Shake. Looking at you, bud. Oh God, I'm starting to enjoy it now too. Like at first I'm like, this is a little weird, but now I need it for some reason. Congrats, you haven't doxed any of your DMs, like unlike someone. I forgot to mention that part. Mo is such a good host. He wanted to share his DMs with the world.
We're not idiots. We're morons.
All right there, Mo. We're mean to you. Are you happy now? You get your jollies off?
Egbert is correct. Mo is just, I don't know what's going on over there.
I'd also like to congratulate Megalopolis for finally crossing the $10 million mark and reminding everyone that Francis Ford Coppola spent $120 million of his own money, and probably more money was spent on top of it, $10.5 million. Congratulations, Francis Ford Coppola. All right.
You'll all understand later on.
What, when you grow up?
He's a visionary. No, when you grow up, he's a visionary. All right?
I'm not old enough to understand Megalopolis.
You're not old enough to understand that. That's right.
You know what I am old enough to understand? It's time! It's finally time! It's here! Finally! So, Gooch, now would be the time to send an email to Drunk3PO. We finally have the follow-up to Achromatic Chronicles Blue, Achromatic Chronicles Green. I prefer to call it AC Blue and Green because I can barely pronounce Achromatic Chronicles. Kids can't pronounce it. Jay does surprisingly pronounce it correctly most of the time.
How does he say vitriol?
Vitriol. Okay, sorry. That we didn't mean we. Hey, I didn't say anything. I didn't bring it up.
I did.
So I just want to point out that when I bought mine, the sales were at $270. So maybe some people bought it before I got mine in. But I will say I got in there in the first $500 of sales. I am Drunk 3PO's real friend, and all the rest of you are fakes.
So he'll be on any day now.
Yes. As soon as I remember to email him. Could you email him for me, Gooch, please?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Ask him on Badger Den too. Thanks.
So
Thank you.
You're asking yourself, can you get AC Blue? Yes, correct. You're also asking yourself, do I have a kid? Should I buy this for them? Yes, it's mandatory. Just like the applause at the beginning. It's
do you not think we know what Achromatic Chronicles means? Sorry, on a completely unrelated note.
Speaking of green. All right, I didn't even have the bullets out. All right, 1 second.
I don't even.
We do.
I'm paralyzed.
We do have So this is the next part of ABF's vacation adventure. You might notice the tracer rounds. Yeah. He's going to do some vacationing and shout USA, USA, USA.
Oh, there it is. Because he is getting ready. You got to always get ready.
And sub to the ABF.
Yeah, he's
now.
almost 500. Is he there yet?
Almost.
Come on, guys.
Get him. Let's get him. Let's get him to 500.
Be there.
Don't sit there. Don't look at us. Go sub. Go do it now.
I'm not sure if ABF saw this one. We did have special footage of him. I want to delete this, so we need more space. Oh my god! So I'm gonna play this one last time for him.
You guys, get me down from here!
And then he decided to do some San Antonio, where Geeks and Gamers was. I will go ahead and let everyone stare at what they want to. This big gay man right here. And then
obviously Beardo doesn't skip leg day.
Then we got some sweet ass merch. Whoever's doing the graphic design for this, loving it. The San Antonio one and the Halloween, was that like Universal or whatever? Yeah, Rise of the iDots, Space Con or Bust. These are pretty freaking sweet. And I will say ABF's got some good collections of things. His collection of shirts is probably what I'm the most jealous of.
Yeah, but every once in a while he could be a little disrespectful, like this.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yup.
Because that's how you get ants.
Yay.
Oh, he also
right there.
Common nerd. Ripa all up in the house. Jay launches AC Green, the first thing on Ripacin. It makes me so damn happy to see. And then yeah, God, ABF and all them stopped by on the GCA last night. It's good times. I begged them to save us. I begged them to save us from Mo. They would not give me admin permissions for some reason. I tried. All right, AC Green, get it.
That's how you get ants.
And why are there donuts everywhere?
Lana did that.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Correct. Is that all of them? Did we show him all the special toys I made for him? Yes.
I hope there's a lot.
Oh, yes. All right. I'm all flustered now. It's been a second.
Oh.
ABF.
It's been a while since you've been fingered.
It feels good. I was not lubed up and ready for it. Yeah. Well, Hayden, ABF, if you guys didn't know, AC Green finally dropped. AC Blue, so good. If you have kids, oh my God, you're going to want them to read it. AC Green pretty much looks like it's AC Blue, but it's a young black girl now, written by Jay.
Jesus Christ, you're doing this on mobile? Thank you, B-Man. You are a champion among champions.
Yeah, a lot of the mods do it on mobile. They're crazy. I love them. And so they got shirts as well. I thought genius. They did a coloring book, but They got some shirts as well, but God, I have so many shirts right now and I'm spending too much money. So instead I went with the stress ball. They got a blue one and a green one. I got me a blue stress ball coming. An official AC blue stress ball, which I thought was pretty genius.
Yeah. So if ever seen everyone, like I can't, like you're drunk from the meetup or you're drunk from the power of the meetup. Like everyone was just worshiping the ABF. You're still drunk and mad with power. It's probably both. It's probably both.
Oh, that
I support that.
I support that too. Yes.
That.
Yeah.
Yes.
I support that too.
Good on you, ABF.
Good on you, bro. Yeah, 100%.
Good on you.
God bless you. You deserve it. I, for one, I'm already like a lieutenant in his Navy or some shit like that when he starts taking over.
So I've been watching some stuff. They keep saying, what was it, Space Marine? They're doing it. Lieutenant. I love them saying lieutenant, but they still will spell it lieutenant. Is it French or something?
No,
and the correct way is just lieutenant.
Lieutenant is the naval version of lieutenant. I don't know why they do that. They just do it. It's a
Space
convention
Marines.
they take. They do it in Star Wars too. Lieutenant, lieutenant. It depends on if you're in the Imperial Navy or the grunts, basically. I don't know.
It just sounds fancy.
I just do it. Yeah, it's British. That's probably why they do it. Yeah.
And an extra U to something. Those British people are weird.
Yeah, same thing with like ensign and shit like that. Whatever. I'll promote him though.
So
get you to command.
I have a very, very, very timely topic to discuss. Hot Shots Part 2. I watched it because I'm working on my Rambo's the Bad Guy video, and oh my god, I read the first part of First Blood, and I got some really bad news for you guys. Rambo is not exactly a hero in the book. From the very first page, he's literally looking to get in a fight, and him getting in a fight means he wants to go get back into war and kill everyone, and he starts slicing cops' guts. And in the very beginning, before I even started, it says that there's only 2 deaths in the movie, which I thought were 2 deaths too many, which is why I say he's bad guy. It's countless. It's countless deaths in this one. Quote, countless deaths in this one. No one's gonna be happy with my video.
Trust and believe that I will be whoring myself out and telling you every time I'm gonna be on. So no, I'm not there today.
Oh yeah. Also, I forgot. Sorry, I'm being a bad salesman. I got it out and everything. So it is $35, and $35 for shipping on the tax and all that whatnot seems pretty expensive. I want to explain what 220 pages is. So here's the last Rippa one I got. Here's another indie one I got that I really enjoyed. So we got these little guys right here. So that's them. And then here is this behemoth. So you are getting your money's worth. It's kind of expensive. Indie comics are kind of expensive. This, is thick. That boy's thick.
Ooh, right, phrasing. Boom.
Oh, here we go.
And blue stress balls for when you have blue balls.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It turns out they're not discriminating against him for being a veteran. It's technically for being a hippie, but it's not even for being a hippie. It's for having a mouth on him. Even gets taken before a judge and keeps mouthing off to the judge. And then when they're trying to shave him, he takes the razor blade and cuts the police officer's stomach, and all his guts fall out, and he immediately dies. And and then he, on his way out, punches another cop's nose through like his brain, who presumably
we know it's
dies.
not possible. Yeah, I'm glad Stallone did what he did. Saw it as a vehicle and was like, "Nah, I have a live at the end, so I can do sequels."
However, I obviously need clips for the video, so obviously I watch Hot Shots Part 2. To be fair, have not seen Hot Shots. I thought Hot Shots is what I wanted, but turns out that is like Top Gun parody, right? Whereas Part 2 is
it's both. It's like a movie parody of a bunch of them. It's mainly Top Gun and Rambo and
there is
a bunch of them. Yeah.
Okay, so there could be some Rambo stuff I could use.
Like it's the Scary Movies before Scary Movie. It's a bunch of action movie parodies, or the Not Another Teen Movie type shit. Like they were all mimicking what this was.
So I have been. Oh, also I'll be talking about Spawn. I thought about talking about Spawn instead with you.
They're doing the Spider-Man point.
And yeah, Apocalypse Now.
I've seen this as an adult. I would probably get way more fucking references.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Now that I've seen more stuff, I definitely got more references, thankfully. So been a little disappointed with some of these comedies, and then you guys get really mad at me. This I did enjoy. Some of it was really terrible, some of it purposely terrible, some of it good, some of it really good, some of it dad joke good. I enjoyed myself, but also kind of terrible, which kind of also is my Spawn review. Really enjoyed it, but also kind of terrible. Well,
100%,
for Spawn,
I agree with that.
Really terrible.
I enjoy it,
in
but it's
some
terrible.
places.
Yes, and they should have put his mask on more. I don't know why they kept it off the whole time.
And let's not even start on the race swapping. Yeah, a lot of stuff I did enjoy. I definitely got a lot of good clips. The chick in it was hottie. You had the beauty mark that you could take off and transfer and stuff. I enjoyed it. And Charlie Sheen's pretty jacked. All the men constantly hitting on her. I mean, heck, I would too. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, yes. So Saddam Hussein. I assume this movie was not allowed in the Middle East.
They probably loved it. This was Saddam's favorite. He watched it all the time.
Yeah, I definitely miss all of the like Cold War and like Desert Storm stuff in movies.
Oh yeah,
We need to bring
crush
those
on that
back.
chick. Blew her eyes, dude.
Here we go. Oh wait,
Oh
actually
my
no, there were two.
God.
this is the other one. Yeah, there are two hot chicks.
But that's the one I was talking about, though.
When she does the
That is a
acrobat.
fucking 10.
Yeah, when she does
Just
the
like as a
acrobatic.
woman,
yeah.
Bro. What? Every once in a while, that artist, it's a real good one.
It's like a Democrat at a shooting range. Did you
That's
guys see
Helen
that?
Troy shit, where it's like, damn.
You see the Democrat campaign stop, or they were shooting at targets like 10 feet away, and at steel targets 10 feet away, and shrapnel hit one of the journalists. So a Democrat shot a journalist, confirmed. ABF, I bet ABF's super jealous.
She took my breath away. ABF. She
Oh, I see what you did there. You're very bad.
This is one of those jokes like you can't do now in modern times, pulling out the wireless phone antenna to fight with the sword.
Yeah, because people wouldn't get it. Yeah, that's what they were like. They were like bricks.
It's just nonsense. Oh, here we go. This is the first girl, and
she's all right.
Oh, I mean, I'm brunette over blonde, but those gams on that gal, right? Gams are legs, right? Gooch, you're an old person too.
Oh,
okay.
Subscribe to us olds over there. Diabolical Souls.
All right. Oh wait, it turned out I had one more ABF. He says, "Bye, San Antonio. So long, gay boys." All right. This has been ABF Watch. Where's it at?
Where in the world is
finger?
I looked into making it. The intro was probably not going to work nearly as well as I was wanting it to, sadly. So I didn't get used, but I did attempt to make it. All right. So we normally save the politics for Sundays, but Kamala Harris did a CNN town hall last night, and it took my breath away.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. You're a very, very bad man.
I'm kind of a nerd sometimes, I confess.
No, you're not. No,
I might not be able to
no,
answer your questions very quickly because I kind of like to research it and do my opinions. The fucking Joker. Jeez.
She's like me, where her polls are really bad, so she has to get out in front of the media, but it just makes her polls worse. It's like how I need to make videos to get more subscribers, but when I make videos, I just lose subscribers. So it's like, I know how Kamala feels. So some people seem to think if Trump gets elected, everything's going to be all hunky-dory and we're all saved. And I think some of them might have forgotten just how insane the media was.
Bobby here has said the same thing Montel Williams and a few others over there have said. She can get it, huh? Well, she's had it. I'll tell you that much. It's gotten her here.
So here's what we've had in the last few days. So we got the Atlantic. The Atlantic's inside sources tell them that Trump said, "I need the kind of generals that Hitler had."
Oh, no. He meant like assertive and able to execute a plan with some sort of
wrong.
reliability.
The Republican nominee's preoccupation with dictators and his disdain for the American military is deepening. So what they did, they took every single clearly fake news, like deep state media hoax that they've done and all crammed it into here. And then the next day, oh, what's this?
Oh,
Oh, no. Donald Trump groped me 30 years ago, and I just now decided to tell you about it. Even though he was in office for 4 years and it's been another 4 years, despite all that, right now I decided to tell you that Donald Trump groped me.
But no one's buying this. Like, no one. Everyone's like, okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, though, I might need to do some further research into these allegations. Stacey Williams, you say, all right, 1 second. I need to do some research on allegations.
No, Bunny, you're going to hell, but I laugh, so I'm going with you.
All right.
By the way, did he even say this?
She's looking gropable.
No.
Is this like the bloodbath comment when he was this what? Was he speaking? What was the actual?
Hey, Donald Trump has read a lot of books of Mussolini, Hitler.
He was a real power play. I took the Adderall.
A lot of dictators. He's read a lot of history books on these dictators, and he tries to implement some of it, like some of the verbiage and some of the the way they promote themselves into what he's doing.
Yeah, this
on stage.
This is.
Did he say that? Is that what he's doing? He's studying Mein Kampf for his speeches?
No, I think he's just joke.
Okay, to be honest, a lot of people have read Mein Kampf, and it's like, and the Satanic Bible too. Like people have read those things. It's like yes, very. But
what?
All right, what has she done lately? Yee.
All right, so what all that came from was because Trump hires the absolute worst fucking people. He hires all the never Trumpers and deep staters and globalists. He did lots of good things. Hiring people was not the good things he did. And one of those was a general, I believe, what was it, Kelly? And from like day one was against him. I think he was his like first chief of staff or something like that. And one of the biggest people in his staff attacking him and keeping him from doing his agenda. It's the exact sort of people where as soon as they get fired, they go work for MSNBC, kind of like deep stater person. So absolute just nonsense lies. Just like all of these, immediately people come out and say, I was there, did not happen, or social media, like with this bimbo that just came out, immediately debunk it, say your allegations are literally impossible, because we're the media now. We just debunk this stuff in minutes while the media continues running with it. So Kamala had a CNN town hall where then she repeated every single one of the easily debunked lies that they keep spreading. And we go to CNN. What's their first clip from it? Harris says she believes Trump is a fascist. Part one of Kamala Harris's town hall. Part one is her. She literally does the whole thing is just Trump is fascist, Trump's a Nazi, Trump's a dictator, attacking democracy and all that. And it's everything wrong with politics and politicians just boiled down and like formed and just run through all sorts of test tubes, some sort of like methamphetamine sort of situation of everything wrong with politics, just in a CNN town hall. Gooch, were you saying something or do you have spasms?
This is after Obama says, why are we getting so toxic? Why are both sides so toxic? Why can we not work together? And then he turns around and does exact opposite of what he's trying to say. And
not to mention 2 assassination attempts. It's not our rhetoric encouraging this. All of the worst possible rhetoric, she nailed it because she can't. They kept asking her about a specific subject and then she'd go immediately into some different subject and just full blown word salad to the point where even the Democrat media is like,
it was like, I was raised by my mom. I know the middle class. I've been there. It goes into this middle class. I've been there. I grew up on it, and then she rambles, and then it's just she doesn't answer the question, and unfortunately, you got 2 people. They're afraid to answer anything that are going for president right now, and so you have no idea where this country's going.
So what you're saying is,
yes,
that's where our country is going. Correct. The fall of Rome.
Gooch is a supporter of that.
They had calls out Trump for not showing up. Yeah, because he's too busy working McDonald's and going on Joe Rogan's podcast that people actually watch. These videos on YouTube, I think the most watched one has 44,000. They have supposedly, allegedly 17 million subscribers on CNN's YouTube channel. Huge, huge election. Kamala Harris, like, in power, does this huge big town hall 2 weeks before. Top one has 44,000 views.
By the way, Jake, important thing to note here in your sentence is reasonable adult. A lot of them are not reasonable. Their reason has been taken. They are possessed by ideology, and they literally think that the Himmlers are going to take over. So, yeah, they're not reasonable. They're not thinking rationally.
Their rhetoric, like, implies that Trump didn't already have power for 4 years. Like, we don't know what he would do with power. And spoiler alert, he wasn't a dictator. We did get global lockdowns and whatnot, but they cheered when he did go dictator. They cheered it on and loved it and wanted him to do more dictatorial stuff. So, oh wait, I forgot where I was going. Sorry, I got lockdowns broke me again.
No, the Kamala is a big dum-dum. She can try to reframe all these things that Trump has said or done as bads, but they're normally easily debunked or explained.
Yeah, they act like Trump hasn't already had power and relinquished it after they clearly borrowed the election and whatnot, while also pretending like she is the change candidate and currently isn't in power. It's just the absolute peak media gaslighting. Like gaslighting, like you guys trying to tell me Rambo's not the bad guy, kind of like levels of gaslighting.
Isn't it on Carrie Fisher's birthday that fucking Mark Hamill felt the need to say that the last conversation they had was arguing who hated Trump more?
Oh, God. Well,
good morning. Really? Yeah. You think that's really the last conversation they had?
Have a splendid day, and don't forget to hate the corporate legacy media. You don't hate them enough, ever. There's no amount of
And I'm going to include Mark in that, who goes to the White House and fucking posts shill posts and I voted.
Yeah, the guy that Kamala campaign doesn't even have to pay $10K to shill for him. He'll do it for free.
Bobby, I wonder if he ever had the plot, and that's why.
Speaking of losing the plot, at the time, guys. Yay! I think I know why Price of Reason didn't show up for the stream today.
What the hell is even that?
We'd already seen the picture and like the lipstick looks bad, but actually in the episode, the lipstick, Badger, you watch it?
Yeah.
Holy, it's not like a little bit of lipstick. They went around like 10 times, like it's caked on their full lipstick, dark red shade. It's
I watched
holy
and
I almost used the F word.
Except I did use the F word. Yeah. It's
But what about your girl as the Wicked Witch? I hear the Wicked Witch was actually inspired by Agatha.
Still would. All good. Why'd they make the black girl the ugly one?
Wood? I know. I didn't even know what she was. It took me to the very end to realize that this is Elsa. And this is the Ice Queen.
To be the White Witch from Dorothy from Wizard of Oz, and then
maybe, but it looks like there's snowflakes on the crown.
Well,
so I assumed
it's special and unique.
It's the Ice Queen, right?
No, it's like Gilda, the Good Witch from Wizard of Oz, and then the black chick was the.
But these are
ugly witch that is the apple.
Maleficent stuff. It's the Disney people. So wouldn't it be Elsa?
Elsa.
I guess I guess Wicked Witch would also be.
It all counts. Glinda, thank you.
All right, so I'm.
Yes,
so sorry.
It has to be. But by the way, that's what the other chicks from Wicked was like. People are asking if they're green downstairs. Of course she is. It's all green.
Can't believe people would steal my dehumanize me by asking me questions like that. Like obviously everyone's gonna ask. Yeah, who would have thought? IGN gives an 8 out of 10.
I've been reliably told that making magic isn't for amateurs or amateurs if you're British.
All right, I only have one page of notes for this. I promise I went really easy on you guys. Is
Dear
Wanda,
sweet Lord, baby Jesus,
is Wanda really dead? Because we got rumors of them wanting to do a Scarlet Witch show. Yes.
How would she know? The last time we saw it was I was on Multiverse of Madness when they're in some other reality. Agatha was trapped in her spell.
Well, is Wanda really dead? Yes. No. Maybe. Yeah, they're gonna try to bring Scarlet Witch back. Which honestly,
it's the Obama clip. No. Yeah. Maybe. You ever see that one? Yeah.
I don't.
All right. So And then she won't give him a straight answer. He doesn't like that. And she says, "You want straight answers? You ask a straight lady." Was that a
straight answers?
lesbian?
Ask a straight lady.
That full-blown lesbian. She means lesbian, right?
He does the thing. I pointed. Yeah.
Because like in comedy, there's like the straight man. So she's like, the straight lesbian. No, she means lesbian. If you want straight answers, you ask not lesbian.
Yeah, that's 100% what she meant.
Yes, and later we get to the queerette, or whatever. We'll discuss it later. They walk
queertets,
and there you go, into the castle.
What?
And we're getting to it, Gooch. All right, we're getting to it. They walk into the castle and are immediately transformed, and his lipstick is out of control. So we're like 2 minutes into the episode, we are staring at that lipstick, and it's. I didn't yell any gamer words. I was pretty honestly in a pretty good mood at the time. But if it caught me in some bad moods, I could have yelled some things. And then he stares at his reflection and compliments his own cheekbones.
Yep.
Thank you, Broken Prophet.
He made
Glenn or Glenn, let's talk about this instead.
He maleficented. Oh, he maleficented.
Oh, God.
And so I thought his little tiara thing, his Scarlet Witch tiara, was pretty gay, but it's like, oh no. But then I see this and the Maleficent, and it's like, yeah, no, that tiara was supposed to be super gay.
Who's the bigger fool? The fool or the fool who follows him? Yeah. We're dummies. We're watching this.
Only 2 more to go after this, okay? All right, and we got a big super spoiler. Don't worry, Aubrey Plaza was in this for about as long as Knull is going to be in Venom 3.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Bill. You can't just have a dude that maybe likes to just wreck on guys instead of girls. You can't just have a regular dude. Like the closest I've seen to that in the comics has been like Midnighter or Apollo, who, yeah, they're gay, but they act straight.
After we save the day, they better be making out, and they need to be centered and in the front. Anything else is bigoted, Badger.
They always make them la femme. No positive. Even William in Invincible.
Yeah.
He's at least, he plays that role, but they at least try to give him some sort of substance. But yeah, every time.
So
that's what it is, Nut Bunny.
We have a tarot card deck. And they start playing a game of solitaire or something with it, and there's swords coming down, and they're all going to die, and I was rooting for the swords. One of them almost landed on Teen. Sadly, the bad guys won.
You didn't know Midnighter was gay? That's like his whole set. By the way, props. If that is true, they've actually done their job, because...
Wait, which one is that?
Character. Midnighter and Apollo.
Authority
guy? Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's like,
wait,
Wolverine.
Really?
He's got 2 hearts and a
well,
healing factor. And
don't worry, in James Gunn's version, he will definitely know they're gay.
Yeah, dude. Him and Apollo are it's essentially gay Batman and Superman. That's how they were sold back then. And now they're in DC. Now the parodies of them are in fucking DC proper, and they're going to be in movies together. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and it's Warren Ellis and Mark Millar. Like, I like the writers of the comic books.
That's the one when they brought him in, and Midnighter sees Nightwing, and he sees him from behind, and he's like, "I'd know that ass anywhere." That's an in canon comic, which is funny, but for that particular one, but yeah.
Gooch, I was about to talk about Black Witch and Old Witch, but it sounds like you might have a comment for us before we move on.
He's gonna die.
I think you know what I want to say.
Do we have a clip for it, or
I believe?
I thought he was gonna say.
I almost used the F word.
That too.
Yeah. Certainly this one.
And I don't care if it hadn't been stolen from us, but we can't have nice things. Black Witch and Old Witch. Black Witch is named Jennifer. Old Witch is named Lilia. Thank you, closed captions. Wander through some tunnels. And then the old starts like time traveling. And then I learned at full blown she's is time traveling, but she's like jumping between times. And I had said, because she had said she's had some weird non sequiturs, one of which I was like, is she time traveling? Because she's like, I hated this the first time. I'm like, oh, no, God, is she time? Turns out she is time traveling.
Yeah.
But they do it kind of well, where they actually did like set all of this up already, and then now they made it make sense, and then there was like a bunch of symbolism we didn't notice, and they did actually do it well. Too bad they did it well in Agatha all along, so it's still shit.
And no one's watching. Did you see that the premiere had less numbers than the Acolyte?
No,
because they got the retroactive data now.
Yeah, and it's not Star Wars, you know? At least Star Wars is going to drag some people in just for being Star Wars. Who's Agatha dragging in for being Agatha?
Well, and I think everyone could correctly postulate that this isn't even Marvel. Who cares? Nothing done here is actually going to affect.
All the gays, Leon.
Clipped.
Well, so, yes, we'll get back to the gay, but currently we have to talk about the lesbian Salem witches that are chasing after them. Hey, Badger, you know how everyone forgot about the Salem witches that are chasing behind them, the superimposing Salem witches
who walk the Tism Nazgul.
Slow? Okay, so at some point,
Twitch out. Yeah.
They do actually walk by, and so my Spawn has such a gangster lean, I have to put like a post-it note I folded up 25 times underneath him to keep him up. They have a bigger gangster lean than him. I'm going to try to do this without falling. I might need my a cane to do this properly. All right. This is how the Salem 7 walk. All right, here we go. Oh, fuck. But then they're like making a bunch of moaning and like, oh, I still can't do it.
Somebody clip that.
They're trying to do the limbo.
Oh my God! If he falls down,
I'm about hurt my knee for you, Chad. The dedication for you. All right, I'm gonna slip on a
love of Zeus. If there's anything I want in life, is that to be clipped.
At least he's wearing pants.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, for now, at least for now. We'll have to get some more super chats in for the pants to go. What's up, guys? Genuinely thought it said "What's up, gays." I Freudian slip. You go. You take this one, Badger, please.
Yeah. Lord Botha for 9. Oh, let's upgrade him. Lord Botha for 10. What's up, guys? Agatha is worse than lame and gay. It's irrelevant. Also, just past 215 subs. Here's my channel. This has been a paid ad. There's his channel. Well, you paid the money, and there it is. There is your paid ad. We'll get back to you with further rates for the future.
Copy link address. Can you guys actually click on it? Let's me click on it. You can put links in. If not, there we go. I posted it too. Hopefully that one works. Shout out Lord Botha. Yeah. Subscribe to him. And somehow you haven't subscribed to ABF. He's almost at 500. We got to get him to 500 so we can help poor Hayden also get to 500. He's so sad and jealous. We need to help him. His channel's under attack, guys. Yeah. He gets almost as many views as me. His channel's under attack, guys.
Beardo would have to watch the show to know, and he doesn't watch, so he'll never know, will he?
Wait, what's
the shtick? Falling down?
What's the shtick that I'm stealing?
Not wearing pants? Skipping leg day?
Does he also have a spiked baseball bat?
He ain't got nothing. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
All right, that was my Salem 7 impression. There aren't, because they got the trials ahead that are dangerous, and the Salem 7 behind them that are dangerous, so they're getting pushed into the danger, except they walk so slow and they are zero threat whatsoever. One of the episodes, one of them went like at Billy, and he kind of I think threw something, and they ran away, and that was the most threat they've been so far.
Yeah, they're not intimidating at all. But we got Aubrey Plaza back at least.
Yes, we're getting there because it's at the very end for about 5 seconds, and it's the only thing that really matters in this.
Is she close?
The bottom half of her face is very bare, but we'll get to it. All right, so time traveling. Nope. Salem 7. Nope. Old witch tells her that time is an illusion. No God. ... They're adding time travel minus half a point. Yes, genuinely minus half a point. Lily jumps into them being with. All of a sudden now she's with Agatha and Billy, and this. Oh God, this one got me. All right. She gets mad at teenager and he starts getting pouty, which he can actually do the pouting, like crying thing kind of well. That's when he can actually do a little bit of acting, but he was wearing that lipstick. So when he got all pouty with the Maleficent, Gooch, you made the correct decision not watching this. Old witch is assured that, okay. All right. So he had just tried to kill those two witches. So now she jumps in the future and they're cool. And she's like wanting to attack them. And they're like, no, Lilia, we've already gone through this. You guys are cool with each other now. And then later in the episode, when they actually get to that scene and she sees Billy for the first time, this is when Price showing up for the last 10. He showed up just in time to talk about Agatha all along. Price, how you doing, buddy? Is he there? Is he there? Price? No, Price!
Can you hear me?
Yes,
we
we
can
hear
hear you.
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let's get some Price of Reason emotes in chat, please, and thank you. How you doing, Price?
I'm good.
Excellent. I'm just happy to see you survived Comic-Con.
I survived. Yeah, it was interesting. I interviewed some people at the con.
We're the media now, I'm told. Excellent. You turn those into videos then?
Yes, I haven't had I haven't had time to really make a proper video, but there were two like little things that I have. One that I interviewed the guy from Spy vs. Spy in Mad Magazine, and then one that I interviewed employees from what's it called? From Namco, from Bandai Namco.
Hell yeah, getting around. Love to see it. We are the media now. Well, have you seen the newest episode of Agatha? Have you been keeping up? I know you were a little behind last time.
You know, after you told me about the previous one, I had to
stopped?
watch that one. And then I guess it went into this new one. And man, I tried to stay awake. I really, really tried to stay awake. I feel terrible because I know you love this show, but man, it's so difficult to get through.
I just had to give it a minus half a point because they did indeed include time travel. So we're at the part where she comes in and she is told that she's already made up with Billy, and it's totally cool that Billy tried to murder her in like 10 minutes ago. So then when she finally comes back to that time, she sees Billy and goes, oh, we're already cool. We made up. But that's the moment in time where they should have made up. So they never, ever actually make up. So imagine you're writing a character and one just tried to kill the other and you have to get them back working together again. It's going to be tough. How do you need that character development. You need those character arcs. How about instead we just say one of them time traveled to a point where they're cool again. But then it's like, but they'll still have to explain how they're cool. But you say time travel. So it's like it's the effect is the cause, and that like they never make it up. It's totally cool that he just tried to kill her because they already made up, but they didn't already make up. She was told they made up, and then they never fucking make up.
This seems rather dumb, what you're describing.
Minus half a point. This is why, I was saying, is they snuck a bunch of stuff into the previous episodes to show that there was the time travel, and they actually did do a good job with that. But the reason I'm like, if you do time travel minus half a point is because the writing is going to be terrible, and that right there, immediately they start saying, don't worry, time travel. Immediately when they get the time travel powers, which is I knew was going to happen. Minus 5 points is 3.5 now. All right, sorry. We have to get to the queer end, all right? Because you guys aren't going to believe me. So Lilia prepares for some tarot and asks, who's the queerant? As in, like, who's going to be querying,
Okay.
So Teen says, I'm the queer ant, and winks for the audience. I'm the queer ant, and then Agatha sarcastically laughs, but the closed caption says, chuckles politely.
Queering.
So at the beginning, I was wondering when she said, you want straight answers, you ask a straight lady, 100% she was making I'm a lesbian joke. They're all lesbian or gay. Truly, indeed, the gayest Marvel ever. Sam 7 actually show up. They did the walk that I said I refer to it as a crazy pimp posture, chanting, lol, super threatening. They do like kind of like a weird like robot, like voodoo robot, like kind of stuff, and it's not frightening at all. Badger, were you frightened?
No, I was not frightened. No.
What about the crazy pimp posture though? That wasn't frightening? Unsettling?
Fighting sleep while watching it.
That's what happened to me. Gooch, you watched this thing? I can't believe you
watched
watched
it. No.
I knew you didn't watch it.
Yes, SMRT. I'm SMRT.
Well, the part he would have been excited about does show up. So they do all the time travel stuff, their symbolism. We actually get some story with Lilia, or Old Witch as I call her. Probably the best character. Spoiler: the ending is they kill her off for no reason. She didn't need to die, but she kills the
You didn't
Salem.
see her die.
The Salem witches. Well, yeah, but she's falling into some swords at the end. So the super badass Salem witches that we're so scared of. She just flips the gravity and then they all fly into the swords and they're dead. So don't worry about those Salem witches, guys. All right, but
they could have just been stabbed at any moment and it would have been over.
Correct. I mean, what they now just because they have a bunch of like witchcraft and magic, no, they needed to run from the slow moving, weird gypsy. Wait, what's the not tango? Wait, what was that just doing when you go under the pole? Fuck! Ow! Ow! How low can you go? Fuck!
Limbo.
Limbo. Yes. Some voodoo limbo.
Yeah, and everyone knows the only way to destroy your screen by accident is to throw an Andrew Garfield, Peter Parker head at a screen.
What do you think this is for? So I said we needed a $500 day to buy this, but it wasn't because this is expensive. It's because whatever I broke was going to end up being expensive. But we haven't hurt me yet. So here it goes, the big reveal. So it turns out when she first dropped down, she had an experience, but she does time travel. So we don't find out till the end that she saw Aubrey Plaza, who it goes back and shows all the references to clearly she is. Wait for it, guys. Wait for it. Lady Death! Yay! Badger, how excited are you for Lady Death?
I'm so excited. It's great. And we'll never see the relationship with Thanos that she doesn't have. And we'll never see her interactions with Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool that she doesn't have. And it's just her and Scissor and Agatha.
So they normally go hot face or skeleton face, but for her, they went Aubrey top half and then skeleton mouth.
Now when you die, you could say that's gay.
Bryce, did you have something to say while exasperated and annoyed with Disney Marvel?
That I don't dislike Aubrey Plaza. I just think that she's criminally misused on this show, which in and itself, this show is an embarrassment. So make of that what you will.
It's you with the theory that they basically added her on at the end, but they can't afford her, so they just threw her into some episodes.
Yes.
Is that your theory?
Because there's some episodes where you could tell that they just they couldn't have her in the episode.
Banned.
Wait. Oh, I know. Aldrin's
banning him.
I don't watch it anymore because I'm like it's 7.5, 8 out of 10, and Badger was sad at me. So
and then I've multiple times said it's okay and he should keep watching it, but
sorry,
he just doesn't want to watch it. And he uses it and as an excuse to not have to watch it. So
I don't. I want you to enjoy your things. I want you to have nice things without me trying.
I like Penguin, by the way. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's not a show that I wanted, but I don't dislike it. It's not bad.
There's a reason it keeps being number one, that's for sure. All right, so the Lilia dies at the end. So that leaves us with Teen, Agatha, a Black Witch, and Aubrey Plaza Death. So the only person left to root for is Death. Writers, if you end up with 2 more episodes to go in your first season, and the only person you have to root for is literal personification of death, you probably fucked up a little somewhere along the line. They don't understand morals. Badger, your thoughts?
You should continue to watch Penguin. Stop being a pussy boy.
I'm sorry. I'm too busy having to analyze Agatha all along. What can I say, Badger?
How many more episodes of this Agatha is there? I feel like 2. I feel like it's time for this show to end and get canceled. I want to see all the meltdowns of people online. You know how they're with the Acolyte? I want that to happen with Agatha all along.
Yeah,
well worth $14.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, that's actually pretty good. For fuck's sake!
Cancel Disney Plus.
So obviously it's gonna. Oh wait, no. Oh my god, I forgot. No, it's not getting canceled because it's already canceled. I just remembered, right? Catherine Hahn on the red carpet said it's like its own season. It's not getting another, and inadvertently admitted it had been canceled, but it's pretending it's only one season.
It's
right?
not canceled, but they're going to be creating a little subsection for it because that's made for people not like us, but other people. That way more people apparently that love this stuff. Yeah.
There's separate but equal corner we were going to shove them into and not let them out of. Chris.
Outside.
They're going to say we've always intended for this to be a one-off mini-series.
Yeah.
And we love how it turned out and the queer representation in it.
Yeah, and that's they dug their own grave calling it like the gayest Marvel show and whatnot and promoting all that stuff. Now when they cancel it, oh no, they always say they're always worried about all like the gay and trans teens and whatnot. Think about the sort of mental danger they're going to put all the kids in. Won't someone think about the kids?
I can't wait to see Agatha as the main villain in the Terry Metalis Vision series. Yes, let's see if he adds Agatha in. Be great.
By the way, did I tell you guys that I went to that panel of gay gamers?
Oh, you
last
did?
week?
All right, yeah, we are done. Yeah, sorry, move on. Yes, Agatha, it's gone. 2 more episodes, guys. All right, sorry, go Price.
No. If you want to talk about Agatha, I remember that I was showing you that flyer for that event with the queer gamers. I went to it. It was me and the queer gamers in a panel. Really like a surreal experience. I wish you guys would have been there with me.
Yeah, just so you know, it's not that we want to talk about Agatha, but you see, this show is called pre-open bar, which means we talk before open bar opens, and they are open right now. So we're gonna have to save it for the next time.
Well, I'll leave everybody in suspense then.
No, tell us more, Price. Tell us. Finish the story. We still got 100 people here. Tell us the story.
Sure.
Basically, it was queer people sitting around, and there was almost nobody in the audience except for me. And they were telling me how important queer representation is. It was, there. And I think when they were looking at me, they thought that I was suspicious too. So it was a very strange experience.
Oh, okay. So do you think they were maybe a little guarded because they didn't quite trust you?
You know, a few of them, one of them at least was. I think one was looking at me and thinking to herself, see, in this event, I kind of looked like Darkman. Did you ever see the movie Darkman?
It's literally on the list, yes.
Right. So basically, I kind of look like a version of Darkman, even though I made my own kind of costume. And I'm sitting there like with a hat and, you know, I with like a black clothing and like a face thing. And all the other people are dressed like, even if they're men, they're like dressed like Elsa or something like from Frozen. I don't know what there were costumes there that were very different than mine. I really think that they were looking at me like they didn't buy that I was part of this crew. Even though there were like just a handful of people there, they felt that I was like the turd in the punch bowl.
Like how we like see a trans person, we know like with our DNA that's not a woman. They saw you and they're like, he's not one of us. Like
I think they were doing oh my. I think
but they talked a lot about queer representation, and it seemed almost like delusional in some parts. It seemed like those kind of people that I see online sometimes on Twitter, the ones that seem delusional, but now I was seeing them face to face.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, because sometimes you're like, maybe they are all bots and trolls. Maybe there's no way anyone could be this stupid.
Well, I don't think, judging by the amount of people at this panel, I would say that there aren't as many of them as there seem to be online. But I think that, or they just like being online. but
punching the turbo.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking about Dragon Age, like everything that to me seems like not a win. It seemed like they thought that Dragon Age and what's going on with it is a win. They mentioned that The Last of Us Part 2 is a win. I mean, what kind of win is it? It's the game. Everybody thinks of Last of Us Part 2 and thinks it's shit. What kind of win is it for representation? I don't know. But that was the kind of stuff they were telling each other. And I'm thinking to myself, this is like the Twilight Zone. But I just sat there in my looking like Darkman and
it's kind of surreal, I would imagine.
I wish like you guys would have been with me there, but what can I do?
What was the craziest or like weirdest or most memorable thing, and then we'll get out of here?
Most memorable thing.
Like what shocked you most about them?
Oh, there was one thing that this lady was like, well, when you hire, it's best to not to have too many cis white males that are straight in your company, and it's like Yeah, but they were just saying it out in the open. They're like, I'm so proud that when I worked at a company, over 60% of the people weren't cis, white, and straight males, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, there must be something wrong with this mentality. You know, I just sat there and thought, like, we always make fun of this, but somehow seeing it with a person sitting there so convinced that this is true is just weird. I wanted to ask questions at the end, but they were babbling so much that they'll
talk over the clips.
Sometimes if you're talking, I think it doesn't mute you or something. It was doing it. Yeah, sorry. Hey, we got an update.
Weird.
Yeah, sorry, Bryce, what are you saying?
Oh, am I muted?
No, you're good.
No, continue. Sorry.
So never mind. All I'm saying is that they seemed really pleased with things that to me don't seem pleasing at all. But it was interesting to see that there's actually real people saying this kind of stuff, not only online and on Grunz's feed or whatever it is.
Their vote counts as much as our vote counts. It's a little bit frightening. And yes, no, they are real. And the thing is they are very active in trying to destroy everything. And we have to be equally as active to keep them from destroying stuff, and then even more active to replace everything being destroyed. We don't win. Go ahead.
I test piloted a game. Test played a game.
Tell me more, but very quickly, and then we'll get out of here.
Mecha Break or something like that. I was inside like a robot, and I mean, I don't know if other people will be able to choose men, but like I was in a woman. They chose a woman for me without me being able to choose. At least the woman looked like a woman. I saw somebody walking around. And I said, "Hey, at least the woman looks like a woman." It was some Asian guy, and he didn't know what I wanted, but.
Men are simple. All we want is for the women to look like women.
Yeah, and she even had like kind of boobs, and she looked like she was in a suit, but like in a space suit. She looked like a woman. And then I was inside this robot, and I was beating up it's 6v6 some kind of competitive shooter. I don't know what it is. Yeah. But I thought it was pretty good. I don't know how the game is going to look by the time they release it, if they make modifications to make them all look like gender neutral or whatever. But the way it is now, I thought it was fine.
I was going to say, it really doesn't matter what the gameplay is. If it has attractive anime girls in it, it will do well. Badger, give us a little outro, would you? You got nothing?
Videos. Go check them out. Thank God.
Oh, wait, no streaming?
Nothing the rest of the day. Nope. Can't wait to do nothing.
And you just beat Arkham Knight, right? What you started on next?
I just beat Arkham Origins.
Oh, Origin. Yes.
And then Arkham Knight, I'm at the very end where I'm like cleaning up on both. I keep hopping back and forth. So I have no idea. It's fun just staying in that world.
So people complain in Spider-Man where you have to switch to Mary Jane and everyone hates playing as Mary Jane. When I switched to Catwoman, I was like, yes. And then I looked around at scenery or something.
She actually knows how to fight too.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's so... If the Catwoman and the Batman looked like her, I would have a different opinion, Cooch. Outro us, would you?
Oh, I will be doing Uzumaki episode 2 tonight. The animation drops
significantly.
Yeah, significantly, yes. I do want to mention on Wednesdays, I took last night off. People relax, I'm fine. Thank you for the messages. I appreciate all the messages. But next Wednesday, this guy right here and I will be doing Star Wars. We're breaking it all down. We're going over everything. We're going to be like just peeling back everything and just ripping it apart and talking about what's good and where did it go wrong. So we're going to be talking Star Wars. We're going to be starting off with Phantom Menace.
The real Star Wars, not Disney Star Wars. Sorry. The real pre-Disney takeover Star Wars.
Sorry, Price. I know you're looking forward to it.
I like Star Wars as long as it's the pre-Disney era.
Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, we know what you're talking about. You got anything you want to plug? You got anything you want to plug, Price?
Oh, my channel, Price of Reason, on YouTube. If anybody feels like it, they can follow it.
Excellent. Short and sweet. You love to see it, chat. Always a pleasure. Sorry for keeping you long, panel. We will be seeing you tomorrow for some pre-FNT. So good to see you all. Miss you all so much.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends. Yeah.
Oh!
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
I need ABF merch so bad. Cancel ABF?